exciting moment.
All you see right now are the embers. The tradition goes, you burn Old Man Gloom. The fiesta is ready to begin.
That's right. Finally, we're all set for a good weekend. Las fiestas de Santa Fe are all set to begin right here in the capital city. And speaking of the capital city, we have our mayor with us, Mayor Sam.
Our show would not be complete without the mayor here. I love that.
This is exciting. This is exciting. I come from a little goblin who used to run around in sheets and making sure Old Man Gloom was ready to burn, to being the mayor of a wonderful city, which I think tonight was probably the absolute best.
You know, the fireworks were spectacular. Every year they seem to do something different and more spectacular.
You know what's funny? I travel around during the week and I go into Tiny's or I go into Ogilvy's or somewhere and you hear all these people say, how can we light that Old Man Gloom at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? They saw that Barcelona thing where the guy did the arrow, you know, and just started but we're a pretty professional group in this little small town.
We have to tell our audience that our mayor officially started Las Fiestas de Santa Fe for 1992 early this morning at 6:25. I have to say that this man next to me got up very early to give a proclamation in Spanish. I was tremendously impressed. You have good pronunciation.
Well, let me tell you how that worked. When I first started as a mayor, I did it in English once. I was somewhat embarrassed. So finally I said, from now on, because I'm an Anglo, I want to do it in Spanish, and whoever's the fiesta president has to do it in English. Ordinarily, it's a Hispanic president. At this point in time, an Anglo mayor, and I love to do it, and I tell them, I can read it better in Spanish than you can in English. But I haven't won, but I'm running the dead heat.
I've got to tell you, it was very impressive. And, you know, that's the whole idea of the fiestas, is to bring together these cultures to appreciate one another and to really offer a tribute to this community. There is no other celebration like this in the world.
I don't think there is. And you know what it's all about to me is just bringing the locals together, to let them see their friends, to let them see that indeed Santa Fe does have some faces that you can recognize. And then secondly, to let the visitors know just how very friendly the local people are. Because I maintain that we're running a dead heat with Nashville, Tennessee on the most friendly city in the United States.
Mayor Anthony has a wonderful question I wanted to ask, but he thought
The burning of zozobra symbolizes the burning of gloom. What did you want zozobra to burn for you this year?
What is gloom in your life?
What gloom went up in smoke? We had a lawsuit today. I'll tell you, Old Man Gloom means to me that people have to realize difficult times have been behind them and that there's always a new world in front of them. And I don't look at Old Man Gloom as an excuse to go out and go to the plaza and get drunk and throw a bottle. I look at Old Man Gloom as a way to say, hey, Santa Fe, we're a multicultural community. We've shown the world that we're the absolute best place in which to live. We got to go down there and start from where Old Man Gloom is and work towards common goals. And I love Old Man Gloom. I started with this little guy when I was, like I said, a Boy Scout. And I've seen it, this has to be 40 years now. And I think it's more meaningful now than it used to be when I was growing up, because the fiestas now are much more sensitive. They're much more sensitive to the ethnic groups. They're sensitive to our religion. They're sensitive to what we're all about. It's just not an excuse to go out and have fun.
You know, part of fiestas is actually experiencing this wonderful festivity, and we've done so, as you mentioned, since we were little kids. What do you say to people who have just arrived in Santa Fe to make it their home, or to those people that are just visiting? How do you describe this wonderful community celebration?
Well, you know, you go to these people and you say, enjoy it, embrace it. Embrace the type of people we have in Santa Fe, because it's a special group. And I know you, Carla, you live out in California now, and you see a great deal of differences to Santa Fe. You see a great number of more people. And when you get to go to the plaza and you sit on the bench with people, you don't tell them who you are. You say, you know, what do you think of this place? Well, it's really neat. Now, what are all those guys across the whole town selling jewelries? You know, you explain to them, we have some Native Americans, and we have world-class museums. Walk around, go into the restaurants, go into the stores, find out that Santa Fe has indeed got earthy, basic, wonderful, well-meaning, unagended people. That's what we're all about, people. We wouldn't be anything without us.
I have to tell tell you, after being away for a while, it was especially touching for me this morning in the Mass, just to realize that this promise has endured for centuries and centuries, and the people of this city have carried the torch of all, ethnicities, and it really is a very special thing. I mean, that faith has continued throughout the years.
It has, and Santa Fe is undergoing this change. We're changing from a small village when all three of us grew up to more of an urbanized, mid-sized city, and I think there's those that are having a real problem adjusting. And so what we have to do as community leaders is to try and accommodate everyone. The people that aren't so fortunate as us that get to sit here on television and talk about it, but also those that may have a hard time getting a meal tonight. And I think we've got to be aware that these people have a home too in our community.
We'd like to thank you. We'd like to thank you very much for being with us. We've been speaking with Mayor Sam Pitt, who has certainly been extremely involved with the fiesta since he was a little boy, and this weekend as well.